Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Yesterday we discussed that 32 bus and empty the white casino. Today we going to black casino. So breast kasina, some yogi they don't like to practice it. So sometimes we cross. After that, all kasina finish, practicing again so for easy. So how to develop the remaining kala kasina? If you have developed the white kasina meditation up to the 4th jhana, using the white of an external skeleton, then you will also be able to develop the brown, blue, or blood kasina. You can using external heart hairs, the yellow kasina using external fat or urine, and the red kasina using external blood, etc. You can also use those parts in your own body. When you have succeeded, you can develop the color kasina using the color or also flowers or other external objects. All blue and brown flowers are calling out, inviting you to develop the blue kasina. All yellow flowers are calling out, inviting you to develop the yellow kasina. All red flowers are calling out, inviting you to develop the red kasina. All white flowers are calling out, inviting you to develop the white kasina. Thus, as skilled yogi can use wherever he sees to develop kasina concentration in insight, be it animate or unanimate, internal or external. According to the Bali text, the Buddha taught the 10 kasina. They are the mentioned 4 kala kasina, plus a further 6, the akasina, water kasina, fire kasina, wind kasina, space kasina, and light kasinas. So today we discuss to the black kasina. You want to practice in black or brown kasina, you re-establish anavana 4th jhana or the white kasina 4th jhana. After that, you pay attention internal your 32 bus of the body, meditation or external also. After that, in front of the yogi, external 32 bus the body. That's you pay attention with the light to see his head hair. But he or she, the hair is black color is better. In front of the yogi is the hair yellow or white, so there's a problem. So taking head hairs as preparatory sign for brew kasina. Note that comes or brew or bread. So you don't pay attention to the hair, you pay attention to the color. So you can got the sucker kasina. Continue empty the preparatory sign changes to learning sign. When it's developed into the counterpart sign, expand it leader by leader in 10 directions. So everywhere you see only blood. You cannot see everything, but the blood is not dark, shining. So after that, when the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, pay attention on one place on that counterpart side, calmly and continue for 1 or 2 hours, or also 3 hours. So you pay attention only there, in front of you. This area, must you see brew or bread, you must note. So stay 1 or 2, 3 hours. After that, you imagine from this attention, just see, pay attention to your habits. You can see inside there your habits with the bread nimitta. So after that, you continue to concentrate there, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, or fourth jhana. The jhana is going to same, only the object is different, the color. So first jhana, upright thought, descending and present the mind on the Paribhaga nimitta or the blue kasina, which are subsequent thought, maintaining the mind on the Paribhaga nimitta or the blue kasina or black kasina. Join PDs, looking for the Paribhaga nimitta or the white kasina, black kasina. Plus sukha, bliss, sukha, happiness about the Paribhaga nimitta or of the blue or black kasina. One whiteness, ekagata. One whiteness of mind on the Paribhaga nimitta or the blue or black kasina. So after that, next sitting, you focus to this blue Paribhaga nimitta at least 2 hours. Just imagine from this object, just you pay attention to the habit, you can chop together all jhana, 5 jhana factor. Vidaka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata, or piya, and your mind, wisdom mind, you understanding. So after you can see the 5 jhana factor together, you need to practice mastery again. So after you go into second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana, you learn proper teacher. So I'm here discussing details. Sometimes don't understand. You write this state you understand very clearly. So now we're going to the Rakasina. Rakasina is also same. You take the one of the Dhatu part around the area. It's a lot of blood. You pay attention there, so you can take the counter Parikama Nimitta. Taking blood as the preparatory sign for Rakasina. Note the concept of red. You don't pay attention to the blood. Only you note red. So you can got the counterpart sign. So continues until the preparatory sign develops into learning sign. So when it develops into the counterpart sign, spin it leader by leader in 10 directions. So everywhere you see, you look, you can see only the red color. But my computer is very red. There is a little bit change the color. So after that, you pay attention to the one place. When the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, pay attention on one place on that counterpart sign. Calmly and continue for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. So you can chant Janapada and Pawenga. So same the going to the jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, also same. Only the change the objects. So yellow kasina. Taking urine or fat as preparatory sign for yellow kasina. Note the concept. Yellow. So also in your stomach, a lot of fat. This is yellow color. Also your urine is a yellow color. You don't pay attention this fat in yellow. Only you pay attention to the color. So continue until the preparatory sign develops into the learning sign. When the nimitta develops into the counterpart sign, expand it leader by leader and then in 10 directions. The yellow very good color. No? So when the nimitta develops into the counterpart sign, expand it leader by leader in 10 directions. When the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, everywhere you see all are yellow color. Also external your body, also you cannot find also the yellow color. So pay attention on one place on that counterpart sign, calmly and continue for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You can try to 3 hours, it's very good. So you pay attention only in front of you, nearby, about this side. So you pay attention to the one place. Note yellow. So after 3 hours, or 2 hours, or 3 hours, imagine from it, urgently you pay attention to the Pawenga, only 4-5 seconds. You don't pay attention long time to the Pawenga habits. You pay attention to the Pawenga habits, sometimes you can see the heart portion or something that you become scared. So also you cannot find your nimitta. So you pay attention to the habits, you can see habits in with together the yellow nimitta. So after You can check the Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata, the 5 jhana pattern. So also go up to the second jhana or that jhana, second jhana, that jhana, 4 jhana, so you can try. So you experience this 4 color. After that, external, every place, anything, white color is they invited to you. Please come to practice, taking mind color objects. Also the flower, also you come. You standing near the flower, white flower, standing, you re-establish the empty 4 jhana, Anapana 4 jhana. After imagine from 4 jhana, because of your concentration stay have, you open to see, your eye open to see the white kasina, white flower. You take white, after close, you can got the white kasina saka. So also you continue the anti 4 jhana. Yellow flower, red flower, also blue bread flower, also all that flower in that thing, everything, you can practice and you can take the object for kasina. So not like this, you directly practice white kasina, yellow, blue, red kasina. You need to the white circle. You both in front of you, about like this. Same your eye direction. Open to see, white, white, white. So sometimes the tear coming out. You can continue, must focus. You cannot, so close. You can got the circle. So continue white, white, white. Sometimes cannot disappear. A little bit you are moving your eye, so you can go back this circle again. So focus. But you cannot, so open, see again. This is directly you practice in white kasina or also saying the other color kasina. You can do also. But some in Myanmar, one bhikkhu, he teaching only white kasina, studying all white kasina. So stay 1 person, 1 kuti, small kuti, bamboo kuti. So inside the kasina saka have, so they practice in, sometimes they take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So anytime they pay attention to the white saka, also lions, so they can saw this saka. After that, they can continue the empty 4 jhanas. But as you practice in from the anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing, empty 4 jhana, for you, very, very easy. You can continue. Your difficult is only anapana nimitta. After you got the anapana nimitta, the counterpart sign, the other meditation is very, very easy, very, very quickly. So now we going to Akasina. How to develop the Akasina? To develop the Akasina, you should find a piece of plant art, which is reddish brown like the sky at dawn color. A morning, early morning you can see. In which no stick, no stones, or no leaves. Then with a stick or some other instrument, draw a circle about 1 foot across. That is your meditation object. In Act Kasina, you should concentrate on it and know it as earth. Concentrate on it for a while with your eyes open, and then close them and visualize the At Kasina. If unable to visualize the nimitta in this way, you should re-establish the full Anapana or White Kasina jhana. Then use the light of concentration to look at the At Kasina. When you see the nimitta of At as clearly as if you were looking at it with your eyes opened, and it is that in Ugaha Nimitta, you can go and develop it somewhere else. Somewhere else meaning is you got this object, you go back to your meditation place. You re-establish and the four jhana, Anapana or White Kasina. So after imagine from the four jhana, you imagine again this Asaka. You can see clearly in front of you. You continue. You should note, concentrate on the color of the nimitta, or the characteristic of hardness, roughness, etc. The time you don't pay attention to the characteristic, hardness, roughness, heaviness, smoothness, softness, lightness. This is for four-element meditation. But concentrate on only the concept of At. Continue to develop this Ugaha Nimitta until it becomes pure and clear, and is the Paribhaka Nimitta. You should then explain the Paribhaka Nimitta leader by leader in all 10 directions, and develop this meditation up to the fourth jhana. So first you find this about the color. You don't find white, you don't choose the white, blue, but the full color. Outside the full color is better. Find a place with soul of the color or the tone. Make a smooth kasina, this as the preparatory sign, with a diameter of at least 1 feet 30 inches. Without stick, stone, or leaves, you must clean using the soul. So you must clean this area about this circle. So you open to see this. Some they using put the praise. So this at pounder. So you must clean in the face. Smooth. So sometimes they become dry, so you can put in front of your eye direction. Also sometimes they put in the prod, also see like this. Also directly going to the At also come. So concentrate on the At Kasina preparatory sign and note at. Close your eye, you can got this circle. Continue until the preparatory sign develops into the learning sign. When the nimitta is developed into the counterpart sign, expand it leader by leader in 10 directions. They also color change. So about the dawn color, very bright. So everywhere you see only the At. You cannot see the water, you cannot see the mountain, you cannot see the tree or the house, anything. Your body also this color. So you pay attention When the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, pay attention on one place on that counterpart side, calmly and continue for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. You pay attention in front of youth, also saying the Janapata. So after that, we go into water kasina. How to develop water kasina? To develop the water kasina, you should use a bowl, basket, or well of pure, clear water. Concentrate on the concept of water as water, water, tea. You cut the alcohol nimitta, and then develop it as you this for the akasina. So you're going to see the stable the water is better. The pond also come. So also the bowl inside. But that is a different color is better, this color, like this color. Using a bowl, basket, or well of pure water as preparatory sign, pay attention to the concept of water in note, water, water. Then you're using the bowl, so you see only the circle. You don't pay attention to outside the color, only the circle. You pay attention in the river or the pond or the well, so you can pay attention about this 30 inches. So continue until the preparatory sign develops into the learning sign. So learning sign is a little bit shake, not so bright, some weight or something. When the learning sign has developed into the counterpart sign, expand it in all 10 directions, liter by liter. So everywhere you look, or water. You don't pay attention to the characteristic. You pay attention to the characteristic, you become cold. So you cannot continue. Sometimes you think your body into the water inside. So become like cold. You don't pay attention to the characteristic. After that, you are expand, but don't take by this expand, only see in front of this plate or the circle. When the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, pay attention on one place on that counterpart side, calmly and continue for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. So after that, you can chat jhana phata. So you can go into the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, or fourth jhana. So next, how to develop the fire kasina? To develop the fire kasina, you should use the burning candle, a fire, or pay other flames. You are remember seeing. It's unable to visualize it. You can make a screen with a circular hole in it about 1 foot across. But the screen in front of a wood or glass fire. So you see only the flames through the hole. Ignoring the smoke in burning wood or glass. Concentrate on the concept of fire as fire, fire, till you get the alcohol nimitta, and then develop it in the usual way. So before you see everywhere the fire, also you can continue. Some yogi, they re-establish the four jhana. After imagine four jhana, they remember, imagine from the before they see in the burning. So they got a nimitta already. So only you pay attention this side. You don't pay attention the woo or the any, then the glass. You don't pay attention to the smoke plate. Only this card inside. You're using the candle. Also, you pay attention only this inside. You don't pay attention this side. You don't pay attention to the lower part. Only you see this. You note fire, fire. You don't pay attention to the characteristic. This you pay attention to the characteristic hot. Maybe your body become very, very hot. Continue until the preparatory sign develops into the learning sign. You got this learning sign, become clearly. This is what we call counterpart sign. When the learning sign develops into the counterpart sign, explain it leader by leader in 10 directions. Everywhere you see, like this fire, the color. When the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, pay attention on one place on that counterpart sign calmly and continue for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. So you pay attention in proper use. So fire, fire, or techo, techo, techo is Pali. So after 3 hours, you can chat inside there your habits, jhana pattern. So you can go into 4 jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and 4th jhana. So the wind casino. How to develop the wind casino? That's a little bit difficult. The wind casino is developed through the sense of touch or sight. You should concentrate on the wind coming in through a window or door, touching the body, or the sight of leaves or branches moving in the wind. Concentrate on the concept as when till you get the Ugaha nimitta. You can discern the nimitta of the wind by re-establish the 4th jhana with the other kasina object. In using the light or concentration, see this movement internally, externally. The Ugaha nimitta look like stream movement of hot milk rice. But the Paribhaga nimitta is motionless. Develop the nimitta in the usual way. So you re-establish the Anapana 4 jhana or Vaikasina 4 jhana. So first you choose a place. I can see the tree. The tree is a the wind blows the tree, so you pay attention here. See that the leaf is moving. You look at eye. After that close, you can got this moving, the counterpart, nimitta. So you imagine to move the leaf, so you can see the wind. The nimitta is like this. This, how to call? Hot milk rice. Huh? You cook the milk that began the smoke. Huh? So this like this is the wind kasina nimitta. So after that also, you expand 10 direction. Everywhere you see, only the wind kasina. So after that, you be then in front of you, one place, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So you chat in Bhavinga together, habits in this object. After you can chat to the jhana phata. You going to first jhana, second jhana, and fourth jhana. Taking ray of the light streaming through from truck in the wall or leaves of the trees. As above tree sign, note light, light, light. This is like a sinner. Also about 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. So you're going to see the tree, the sun is from the side. So you can see not so bright. You got the object, Okha Nimitta. So after that, you continue. So you can go there, Okha Nimitta or the counterpart sign. But here is not so clear, but all are clear in bright. So continue until the preparatory sign develops into the learning sign. When the learning sign develops into the counterpart sign, expand it in all 10 directions. Everywhere you look, you can see only the light kasina. After that, when the nimitta has expanded into all 10 directions, pay attention on one place on that light kasina calmly and continue for 1 or 2 hours, 3 hours. Also, you can chat the habit, jhana phata, so you can go to 4th jhana. So another is sape kasina. Sape kasina is I never bring the circle. You go out to see on the sky. The sky is clean, in no clouds, no tree cover. You pay attention this about one the saka like the bow stand. Bow stand you can see look like you don't see the outside. Okay, this is small, bigger. You put here, only you see inside. You don't look outside. The inside is a space. Also, you can got the space kasina. So you expand little by little 10 direction. Also, you can got the 4th jhana. This space kasina only can attain 4th jhana. Cannot go 8th jhana, 8 attainment jhana. So under the akasina to the light kasina, the 9 kasina is can go into the under the 8th jhana, attainment jhana. So now we go into the 4 immediate jhana. Once you had attained the 4 jhana with each of the 10 kasina, you can proceed to develop the 4 immaterial jhana, arupa jhana, also called the 4 immaterial states. They are the base of boundless space, akinsanya yadana jhana. Number 2, the base of boundless consciousness, vijnanencha yadana jhana. Number 3, the base of nothingness, akinsanya yadana jhana. Number 4, the base of neither possession nor non-possession, Neva Sinya Nasinya Yadana Chana. You can develop them with all kasina except the space kasina. How to develop the base of boundless space? To develop the full immaterial jhana, you should first reflect upon the disadvantages of materiality. The human body produced by the sperm in each of your parents is called the produced body, karasa kaya. Since you have a produced body, you are open to assault with weapons such as a knife, spears, and bullets into veins, head, beaten, and tortured. The produced body is also subject to many diseases for example, the eye disease, ear disease, and heart disease. So you should consider with wisdom that because you had produced body made of materiality, you are subject to various kinds of suffering. In that, if you can be free of that materiality, you can also be free of the suffering. Even though a full fine materiality jhana purposes gross physical materiality, it is still based on it. Thus, you need to surmount the kasina materiality. Having considered this, and with no desire now for the kasina materiality, you should re-establish the full jhana with one of the 9 kasina, such as the akasina. Imagine from it and reflect on its disadvantages. It is based on materiality, which you no longer desire. It has joined of that jhana as its near enemy. It is the grosser than the full immateriality jhana, but you do not need to reflect on the disadvantages of the material formation, the 5 jhana factor. In the 4th jhana, because they are the same as in the immaterial jhanas, with no desire now for the 4th 5 material jhana, you should also reflect on the more peaceful nature of the immaterial jhana. Then expand your nimitta, say, or the akasina, so that it is boundless, or as much as you wish, and replace the kasina materiality with the space it occupies. By concentrating on the space or boundless space, which remains in is the boundless space formerly occupied by the kasina. Is unable to do so, you should descend and concentrate on the space or one place in the kasina nimitta, and then expand that up to the infinite universe. As a result, the entire kasina nimitta is replaced by boundless space. Continue to concentrate on the boundless space nimitta until you reach jhana, and then develop the 5 mastery. This is the first immaterial jhana, also called the base of boundless space, akasinya yadana jhana. So first we re-establish akasina and the 4 jhana. So any kasina also same. So you re-establish 4 jhana. After that, you imagine from 4 jhana, you explain again the akasina and the 10 directions. You don't take back this object. You think the emperor use. So 1, that's space. I'm gonna do the space, so I put in there white circle, white dot. You think that this is a space. So after that, pay attention. This boundless space, or space, space, space. After this space, slowly remove there. You are akasina nimitta. Only you can see or space. Until you, how far you expand the akasina or become the space kasina. So you also practicing again the boundless space or space, or you attain the 5th jhana or first immaterial jhana. We call akasinya yadana jhana. So also you must practice with mastery. You cannot focus on mastery. So you practicing mastery finished. So how you going to next jhana? Next jhana is based on boundless consciousness. This one is I cannot show because of only the mind. So I cannot show the intimation. No? So the second immaterial jhana, also called the base of boundless consciousness, Vijnana Ninsa Yadana jhana, Chaita, has its objects as the base of boundless space consciousness, which had boundless space as its object. To develop the base of boundless space consciousness, you should reflect on the disadvantages of the base of boundless space. It has the post 5 material jhana as its near enemy, and it's not as peaceful as the base of the boundless consciousness. With no desire now for the base of boundless space, you should also reflect on the more peaceful nature of the base of boundless consciousness. Then concentrate again and again on the consciousness that had boundless space as its object, and note it as boundless consciousness, boundless consciousness, boundless consciousness, or just consciousness, consciousness. Continue to concentrate on the boundless consciousness nimitta until you reach jhana, and then develop the 5 mastery. This is then the second immaterial jhana, also called the base of boundless consciousness. So first you re-establish the akasina and the 5th jhana, the boundless space jhana. After imagine from this space, this jhana, you see nearby enemy is the 4th jhana. Anytime can fall down to the 4th jhana. The jhana is nearby enemy is at the fourth jhana. That next the boundary consciousness jhana is a very peaceful. So you want to attain this jhana. So you see this jhana mind. The jhana mind is a boundary space jhana consciousness. You focus this jhana consciousness. See consciousness, consciousness, boundary consciousness, consciousness. After that, you attain the jhana. Absorption jhana is this boundary consciousness jhana. So for beginner, a little bit difficult, but this four jhana support to you. You are very easy. So you got this jhana. You practice with mastery. 1 or 2 days, you think enough for you, you can go into the next jhana. How to develop the base of nothingness. The third immaterial jhana, also called the base of nothingness, Akainsanya Yatana jhana, has as its object the absence of the consciousness that has boundless space as its object, in which is the object of the base of boundless consciousness. Its object is a boundless consciousness. To develop the base of boundless, to develop the base of nothingness, you should reflect on the disadvantages of the base of boundless consciousness. It has the base of boundless space as its near enemy, and is not as peaceful as the base of nothingness. With no desire now for the base of boundless consciousness, you should also reflect on the more peaceful nature of the base of nothingness. Then concentrate on the absence of the consciousness that had boundless space at its object. There were 2 jhana consciousnesses. First, the consciousness of base of boundless space, Akasanya Yadana jhana chaita, and then that of the base of boundless consciousness, Vijnanesa Yadana chaita. 2 consciousnesses cannot arise in one consciousness moment. When the consciousness of the base of boundless space was present, the other consciousness could not be present too, and vice versa. So you take the absence of the consciousness of the base of boundless space as object, and note it nothingness, nothingness, or absence, absence. So this jhana is also very good, but also difficult. Because of the Akainsanya Yadana jhana and Vijnanesa Yadana jhana, this changing the Akainsanya jhana to Vijnanesa Yadana jhana. This between, this jhana also stop, this jhana not yet arrive. This moment is a nothingness, no consciousness, no this jhana, no new jhana. This moment you must focus on nothingness, 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 so you can become attain the Akainsanya Yadana jhana. So some they teaching nothingness. In Myanmar, one of Bhikkhu he teaching, you don't practice anything, only you think nothingness, 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 nothingness. So after they attain anything, they say. So they say that nothingness. Nothingness is the Buddha teaching these objects. You must before about 6 jhana. Another nothingness is that you attain Nibbana. Nibbana object is nothingness. No suffering, no desire, no anything. This is also Sonyata place. So nothingness. So here nothingness is for the Akinsanya Yadana Chana. You pay attention this chana in this chana not yet rises between the moments. Only you see at the time nothingness, no anything. So nothingness, you attain this chana. So you attain this chana, you practice with mastery. After that, now you finish it. The last chana. The last chana is neither possession nor non-possession. How to develop the base of neither possession nor non-possession? The full immaterial jhana is also called the base of neither possession nor non-possession. Neva senya na senya yadana jhana. That is because the possession in this jhana is extremely subtle. In fact, all the mental formation in this jhana are extremely subtle. There is also in neither feeling nor non-feeling, neither consciousness nor non-consciousness, neither contact nor non-contact. But the jhana is explained in terms of possession. It has object, the consciousness of the base of nothingness. This jhana object is the base of nothingness jhana state. To develop the base on neither possession nor non-possession, you should reflect on the disadvantages of the base of nothingness. It has the base of boundless consciousness as its near enemy. And it's not as people's as the base of neither possession nor non-possession. Furthermore, possession as a disease, a blind and a death, with no desire now for the base of nothingness. You should also reflect on the more peaceful nature of the base of neither possession nor no possession. Then concentrate again and again on the consciousness of the base of nothingness as peaceful. So Pali called etam, panidam, or etam, sandam, peaceful. So continue to concentrate on the peaceful nimitta until you reach jhana and develop the fight mastery. This is then the full immaterial jhana, also called the base of neither possession nor no possession. So you, when you practice in this jhana, you practice in empty the seven jhana, Akinsanya Yadana jhana. After emerging from this jhana, you say this seven jhana is near the sixth jhana. Anytime can drop to the sixth jhana. This eighth jhana is very peaceful. So you re-establish and the seven jhana, emerging from it, this jhana mind is nothingness. The nothingness mind is very peaceful. So you see this object, peaceful or etam, panidam, or etam, sandam. After that, you attain the jhana. The jhana mind is non-consciousness, neither consciousness nor non-consciousness. That consciousness have cannot say, no have all cannot say. Very peaceful. So some they think this is the nibbana, but not nibbana. Still have the consciousness, but not so strong. Very peaceful, very stable. So no contact, no feelings, neither feeling or no feelings. So very higher the jhana. So you can practice emptying this eight jhana. This is from Akasina, also water kasina, fire kasina, wind kasina, blue, blood, yellow, white kasina, or light kasina. This all kasina empty eight jhana you might practice in. So we call this as eight attainments jhana. You practice in this attainment, eight attainment jhana, so you need to practice in psychic power. Also you can. Some the anagami in Arahant, they went to practice in Nirodha Samabadi. They don't practice in this kasina and the eight jhana. They cannot practice the Nirodha Samabadi. They practice it again and the eight jhana. So you had already the eight jhana. You have become anagami or arahant. You can practice in Nirodha Samabadi. You can stay 7 days, just only sitting. How to practice in? You practice empty 7 jhana. After that, imagine from 7 jhana. So you determine and you see I can stay next 7 days or not, my life. So you are life cannot stay 7 days. You cannot practice in this Nirodha Samapatti. Also, you must just with the psychic power I can stay or not 7 days. You can, so you determine mindset in mind rose and stay in the kuti, not fire. Because sometimes can fire in the forest. So you determine this one. After that, another determination is Buddha or the Sangha need to me. I can imagine from this Nirodha Samapatti. Sometimes Sangha need to use, so the Sangha call. The Sangha power very powerful. You cannot stay continue in this Nirodha Samapatti. You must imagine from it. So now no Buddha not yet. Taking the brain nibbana already, so this is not important. So only the Sangha. Then Sangha, for example, Ukkansa coming. I'm going. I'm not going, so this is a very big problem. The Sangha power. So who is taking this attainment Nirodha Samapatti? So he can imagine from it. So this tree, first, you see, can stay or you are like 7 days. The second, you say in the any that you are rose, and the kuti, not fire. Another is the Sangha call to you, you can imagine from it. So this three, after that, you practice in the 8 jhana. So at that time, your mind is stopped. Also, mental factor is a stop. Also, mind-bone kalapa or stop. The 3 stop. Only your body still have kamacha-bone kalapa, temperature-bone kalapa, nutriment-bone kalapa. The 3 only see. Just stay. You see our Venerable Mauklana. One day the 500 soldiers come to pay to him. This is a previous Vipaka, the karma, Akusra karma. His one of lies, he paid to the parents, because of wife. The wife say, you stay with me or you follow to your parents. How you do? Huh? Because of the parent in the wife is no parents, always find it. So that's why that wife talked to him. You follow to your parents or you stay with me? So very difficult question. So what he doing? He cannot separate to white. So his parents is very old. The eye also not so good. So he bring to in the forest with the bullets count bullets. Inside the forest, my parents, please wait here. I'm going to pass urine. So he go out. After that, he make it the sound like the robot, soldier. So the time the parents say, "My son not coming here. Please go away here." Many the robots, they will keep to you. So at the time he came to nearby, he paid to their parents. That time the parents say, "My son, go away, never coming." So after that, the parents very good for him, sir. He cried. He saved to the parents, please for keeping them, sir. Pay pound down 3 times, he bring back to their house. So this karma is the indoor life, the near taking brain, the vipaka is coming because of very heavy akusala karma. So after he passed away, he going to the hair already, but not finished, still have the karma. So one day the outside the religions doesn't like to hands. They borrowed to the 500 soldier or robot. They went, you going to kill this Venerable Mokkharana. The Venerable Mokkharana also knows because he is Arahant. So first time he stay to like the psychic power, he stay on the sky. Many the soldiers they come into church, he practicing, they saw. After that all coming cannot fight because of the Venerable Mokkharana stay on the sky. Second time also same. That time he think this karma I cannot stop, but I accept. So next day he practicing MD, attain the Nirodha Samapatti. He determined. So the 500, the robber sobbed to him. They beat with a stick. His body came like this. So they bring to throw in the tree. So they going back. Stay 7 days. After 7 days, he became like the good body. But inside all are spoiled already because of this Nirodha Samapatti power. So he cannot stay long time. He stay alive. Nirodha Samapatti time you keep to the burning with the fire. After 7 days you have become same. Stay alive, no problem. So he going to visit to the Buddha. Buddha, today I will take brain nibbana. What Buddha say? Never say going to take. Buddha say going to take brain nibbana, you going to die like this. Oh, you never take, stay have Buddha talk, so close to there, attain nibbana. That time Buddha say, that time you know. Your time, you know. So, but before you must keep in Dhamma, you are disciple. So after that, he going to give in the Bhikkhu and Bhikkhunis giving the Dhamma talk. The evening, he taking brain nibbana because he cannot stay ready. The Nirodha Samapatti power can become like the saying the human, but inside or spine ready. So he cannot stay. So this Nirodha Samapatti power, you want to attain, you want to practice in Nirodha Samapatti, but you must practice the Kasina and the Echana. Can practice in the Nirodha Samapatti only two bars, Anagami and Arahant. Anagami and Arahant, they don't practice in the Kasina, they directly go in Vipassana from 4 element meditation. So they become Anagami, they become Arahant, but they cannot practice in Nirodha Samapatti. They cannot psychic power. They cannot fly with their psychic power, must walk in. So we practice in Samatha, the Kasina. This is result. This is benefits. Why we purpose to practice in this? Foundation for Vipassana in for this. Some they say don't practice in Samatha. Samatha is not in the sasana, outside the sasana. So Buddha no need to practice in for this. Buddha never teaching. Buddha practice in long time ago. And for what? For beings. For free from suffering. That's why Buddha teaching also Samatha and Vipassana. That's why we must follow the Buddha. So we can attain, maybe one day we can attain Nibbana. No? So today we have discussed on how to develop the 10 kasina and the 8 attainments. The 4 fine material jhana and the 4 immaterial jhana. In the next talk tomorrow, okay? Yeah. So we shall discuss how to develop the 4 sublime abundance, Brahma Vihara or of loving kindness, metta, compassion, karuna, samadhi joy, mudita, and equanimity, ubeka. So who want to practice in metta tomorrow? Listen. Let us start tonight. Sadhu. Okay, we share merits. All beings. Idame punyam asawakaya vaham hotu idame punyam nibbhanasa pacchaya hotu mama punya bhagam sabba sadanam pachemi Te sabe me samang punya bhagam labantu sadhu sadhu sadhu.